Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is June 1st, 2020. 6/1/2020. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's start this off with a blessing before we do anything else. Dear Spirit Guides, dear Creator, please give our nation a blessing. All factors, everyone of every belief, of every way of mind, give us all a blessing. Give us a blessing this morning. A blessing this morning. This morning, the first day of June, 2020. Okay. Our first blessing for the month of June, we get the sea. We get this sea. We get a sea of blessings. The universe is a projection from within you, and you are a projection of the universe. You are vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are a divine ocean of love, a sea of blessings. You are the wind of change that flows through life. Namaste. Let me read that again. A sea of blessings. The universe is a projection from within you, and you are a projection of the universe. You are vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are a divine ocean of love, a sea of blessings. You are the wind of change that flows through life. Namaste. We are the wind of change that flows through life. That is a blessing that we can all hold on to. Everything that's happening right now, the old adage, as above, so below. But what's going on right now is our nation is fighting to find balance. And in that fight to find balance, we have a lot of bad actors that are taking the focus from what it is supposed to be about and only turning it to where people will only see the negative. The thing that we have to do, this is discernment. This is discernment, and this is watching what's going on with our eyes open, our hearts open. Because once we close ourselves off, we lose half the picture and we're unable to see. We have to maintain an open mind for us to be able to see the truth. The veil is being pulled back. We are seeing the travesties that are perpetrated against mankind. We are seeing that people will do almost anything for money. We are seeing that people will destroy everything to accomplish nothing. What I really need for you guys to understand is that the peaceful protesters were just that, peaceful protesters. And there were agitators that were paid for. There were ads run on Indeed for paid protesters, paid agitators. There were also policemen undercover in the crowd starting problems, breaking things. They're caught on film. So don't close your eyes. Don't close your mind. Don't let them feed you a false narrative. My one question for today, my only one question for today, and it's my question. My question is, will America come together to defeat racism? Can we, will we come together as one people, as a country, as a nation, to defeat and to bury racism once and for all in this country? I'm using my Radiant Rider Whites, and I'm using my Ancient 10-card tarot spread. Will America come together to defeat racism? Will America come together to defeat this scourge that has stained and tainted our country? Can America come together to defeat racism? Okay, I'm going to pull all 10 cards, guys. We're looking for an ace, but I am going to pull all 10 cards. Will America come together to defeat racism? The first card that we get is the Six of Cups, the happy childhood, the return to happier days, the return to happier times. This is a encouraging card, crossed by the King of Wands. Donald shows up in this reading for a reason. The reason that he's showing up in this reading is because this is the man who is sowing seeds of division throughout our country. He's calling for the white supremacists to show up armed to kill protesters. This is what we are fighting right now. That the ignorance has a leader. The country does not. The third card, the goal or destiny, we get the Two of Swords. America is at a crossroads. It is time for us to choose sides, to choose what side of history we are going to be on. It is up to every single one of us to decide where we stand, how we are going to push forward. The fourth card, what's in the distant past? The distant past is temperance. We've lost our balance. We've lost our equality. We've lost the voices of those who fight against injustice. When we have secret codes that we live by, when we have codes of silence that we live by, we are abusers. Because if we don't speak out against injustice and evil, then we are participants. And a code of silence makes those people who take that code or take the oath, it makes them perpetrators. The fifth card, the recent past events. We get the High Priestess. Secrets and mystery. America is a female entity. So this is secrets and mystery. Too many secrets that have been allowed to languish, allowed to grow and perpetrate like mushrooms in the dark, in a dark, wet place. That's what racism is. It's kept alive. It's kept alive. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have groups like the Ku Klux Klan. We wouldn't have skinheads. We wouldn't have the Nazi faction. Those are all directly related to the past slavery, that system of oppression that has been kept alive through imprisonment and police states and over-policing of certain groups. This is the reality. These are the secrets and the mysteries and the hidden things that we have to open our eyes to see. The only way for us to come together as a people is for all of us to see the truth as it truly is, without the tinges of division that's being thrown at us, the doubt, the making us suspicious of our fellow man, the ones that make us afraid of our fellow man based on their skin color, which makes no sense. The 6th card, the future influence. We get the 5 of Swords, picking up the pieces after the battle. This is what America will be doing for a long time if we cannot get this right. We will always be cleaning up mess after mess after mess. For what? To prop up a system of oppression that holds a person, that holds a populace down, that knees their neck to keep them from attaining the American dream. The 7th card, the questioner, we have the Hierophant. We have religion coming back in. Guys, I'm telling you, religion and government are going to clash. That will be the linchpin of change, is when the actual religious people stand up and demand that the madness stop, and that they stop trying to perpetrate these ills in the name of God. The 8th card, the environmental factors, what we have going on right now. We have the 7 of Swords, the sneak thief, the getaway thief. These are the looters. These are the people who are there for their own agenda. They don't care about anything except for themselves. Looting is selfishness. At this point in the game, it is nothing but criminal activity. But we have to look at that too, and not let us get tricked into thinking something is one way when it's totally another. And the one thing that we have going for us that is going to bring a lot of this to light is because we have cell phones with cameras, and that they've put cameras everywhere in society. So the perpetrators of the crimes are caught on film. Faces covered or not, you will be able to see who is damaging things, who is starting the chaos. The 9th card, the inner emotions. We get the 2 of Pentacles. We get the 2 of Pentacles. We need to work to find our balance. We're not there yet. Our inner emotions is that we're all topsy. We're out of sorts. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. No one knows what to do. The thing that we need most is strong, good, compassionate, empathetic leadership with moral fortitude. The 10th and final card, the final outcome. We get victory, guys. We get the 6 of Wands. This is victory. So we are going to defeat racism. But we have to come together. And the longer that we allow division and seeds of mistrust, and as long as we look at the truth and convince ourselves of a lie, we won't get out of this. We have to open our eyes and look at and call out and speak the truth. Card on the bottom of the deck, we get the Chariot. So We're not going to get a one and done slam dunk. So we didn't get that ace that we're going to come together and defeat racism, but we did get the Six of Swords. And we did get temperance. Because we are at the crossroads. We have the ability, if we come together, we have the ability to return, or to create better days, to make better days, to give our children a happy childhood, all of our children. But we have work to do. We're not there yet. And until we pull the veil back, until we work to fight injustice, until we work together to lift people up instead of pressing people down, we will have to continue repeating this cycle over and over and over again. It's up to us. It's our responsibility, yours and mine. It is up to us to do all we can to bring love back into humanity, to bring us together so that we can embrace each other in love and not approach each other with fists or bricks or guns or knives. We are worth fighting for. We are worth surviving for. We can make this. We can make this country a place that we can all be proud of. A place where we stand shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, and lift each other up and let each other live. I love you guys. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take kindness. Take empathy. Take love with you. Wear it as your outer garment. Let it be your vestment. Let goodwill towards mankind, towards all, be your mantra. Let's try to be better human beings, to call out wrong when we see it on all fronts, to call out injustice when we see it on all fronts, to stop bad actors when we can, all the time, to never stand back and watch when we could help. Have a fantastic day, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.